Hi, I'm Eleanor with the inside story on the big three soaps. Ben and Jay's terrible secret is predictably causing turmoil, and when Ben tells Jay he has his blood-stained stag-do hoodie, a fight breaks out. But Phil steps in and burns the hoodie, although Patrick later finds it and hands it in to the police. Meanwhile, a comment from Shirley leads Dot to think Andrew is Heather's killer, and later she, Rose and Cora break into the club to find his hoodie. But Phil is anxious when he hears Jean saying she knows where Andrew was at the time of the murder, and he convinces her not to tell the police. The police soon round up all the stags to find out which of them burned their hoodie, but Phil pinches Billy's to get Jay off the hook. Unlike Ben, however, Jay can't deal with his conscience and he heads to the police station to clear Andrew. Will he go through with it? Tanya tries to make things up to Lauren when she upsets her with plans to redecorate her room. But her birthday lunch is ruined when Lauren gets drunk, falls into the cake, then throws up. Ian's doubts about Mandy grow when she misleads police about her whereabouts. She's had enough mistrust and disappears without her ring. Next, we're in Weatherfield. Audrey and Lewis face the music when their liaison is revealed, and the song isn't a hit in the Rovers, although Lewis passionately declares his love for her. Audrey stubbornly refuses when Gail pleads with her not to make another mistake, and she and Lewis plan a round-the-world cruise. Audrey needs David to sign the salon back to her so she can get at some funds, but he's outraged, certain that Lewis is after her loot again. Lewis says they can wait until he's saved up enough himself, but Audrey rips up her agreement with David, then changes the locks and removes him from the accounts. The family spat gets worse when David visits a solicitor and Audrey sacks him. Ken and Steve drown their marriage woes together after Ken tells Tracy he's heartily sick of her freeloading, and Deirdre vehemently defends her. After another row with Deirdre, Steve tells Ken he can stay with him. Quite the odd couple, but he lives to regret it when Ken makes himself at home. Ken offers him rent, and when he declines, decides to work at the cab office in lieu of payment, and Steve begins to despair of ever getting rid of him. Finally, Leslie causes a panic when she goes out, sees Amy and takes her to the park. Tracy is furious when Steve returns with them, and Jason turns on Paul, saying he can't be a loyal husband and a live-in lover. Decision time. Finally, it's Emmerdale. Ashley's quite frankly creepy treatment of Sandy gets worse when his dad, who's looking after an ill Gabby, leaves a tap on and floods the kitchen. Ashley furiously pushes the old man, who falls and hurts his wrist. Next day, Laurel insists he go to hospital when she sees the bruising. But Ashley's worried Sandy will land him in it, and when social services turn up, Laurel is convinced Rachel dobbed them in. Ashley almost lets slip to Jude what's been happening with Sandy, but stops himself and social services decide that Sandy's fine. Aaron rejects Ed's plans for them to go to France when he finds Adam in his car with a bottle of vodka. How can he leave him like this? But when Ed later dumps Aaron, Adam feels guilty and tells Moira he wants to confess. Zach's behaviour gets even weirder and Megan finds him on the side of the road mumbling. He flips out in the pub when Chaz refuses him beer, and later Lisa gives him an ultimatum to sort himself or he's out. Everyone assumes it's the drink, but when he heads to the hide and breaks down, there could be more to it.